Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the Eastern Conference Finals is set. The Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat will be facing off against one another. That series, I'm not sure exactly when the scheduling is. I don't think it's been released yet, or if it has, I haven't seen it. But yeah, Philadelphia fizzled out as usual. That team looked terrible, man. No effort at all. No defense. They were out of gas. I don't know what was going on there. I mean, they were letting Jason Tatum just shoot over them repeatedly. I saw the entire third quarter. At halftime, they were down by 4. When I turned that game off, they were down by like 26 or something. It was like Jason Tatum just went full Kobe mode on them. Full-fledged Kobe. And it wasn't very difficult because it wasn't too much defense being played against him. And that's one of the things that I'm starting to realize. Like, Jesus, this is a league full of teams that do not play defense at all. Watching the Nuggets highlights and what the Suns was doing, there's no resistance whatsoever. No resistance. And I watch Philly, no resistance. I'm like, these teams are going to be shell-shocked when they run into the Los Angeles Lakers because that is not how we play. You know, and I'm listening to people talk about all these teams. I'm like, yo, if the Lakers play the way they're supposed to play, we're going to get a championship. That's it. That's all I got to say. As a Laker fan, I'm telling you guys the truth. Because what Jason Tatum just had to go through, it took him 7 games to beat that team. That team ain't even hardly play. They ain't play hard. Philly ain't play hard. I don't know if you saw what I saw, people, but Philly does not play hard. So that was an easy waltzing for a team that should be very good. After watching the Game 7, as much of Game 7 as I did, I'm pretty confident that we're going to give Boston a much greater scare if we run into them in the 7-game series, to say the least. Much greater than that. So, you know, that all that jump shooting, all that, you know, whop. He was hitting from behind the arc left and right, just pulling up, whop. I'm like, Jesus Christ, is anybody going to put a hand in this man's face? Anybody going to act like they even want to be here? Philadelphia is sad. I know Doc Rivers is about to be fired. It's probably for the best. The fans are screaming trade Joel Embiid and Harden. I didn't think they would be screaming trade Joel Embiid, but that's pretty much what I'm seeing all over IG right now. You know, it's just is what it is, man. They got this far. If you're happy with getting to the second round, 7th game, a lot of teams are, but Philly fans are not. So that's just what it is. Their team needs to get much deeper so they don't run out of gas at the end of these seasons. That's all it is. You want to shrink your bench, you know what I'm saying? This is what happens. You guys run out of gas. They had already played 82 games. Now you want them to play how many more? At what level? At what on the line? I keep telling them it doesn't work. The teams that are deeper are likely to be upright in the end. Their stars are going to be there. And if you look at the team Miami, they're playing their bench. For better or worse, you're going to see about 8, 9, 10 guys, maybe 12 guys throughout the course of the series. And that's the way it's supposed to be. And keep everybody fresh. So those are the teams that'll get it done. The Boston Celtics go pretty deep too. They use their team, so that's my theory. The Denver Nuggets, they don't, unless they want to change some things in this series. From what I've seen, they only want to use about 7 or 8 guys. It ain't enough, especially against a team like the Lakers. It's gonna be a shell shock. It's gonna be a real shell shock unless the Los Angeles Lakers decide not to play as hard as they're capable of and decide not to play to their strengths. I don't see anybody in the way, man. I'm sorry, NBA fan bases, everybody who's not a Laker fan. I really don't see y'all beating us right now. And I know Jokic he is really that dude. He's really him. But if you look at roster construction for what it's supposed to be, and you look at how the Lakers constructed versus the Denver Nuggets, yeah, they got some schematic advantages if they can pull AD away from the basket, but that's only one side of the ball, and that's only one aspect of the game. We can attack them about 100 different ways. So unless Porter's going to play much better defense than he's prone to play, Murray's going to have to play much better defense, and he's prone to play. All of those guys are going to have to play better and not foul. And keeping us out of the lane is impossible. We're not even looking to shoot threes. You know what I mean? Most of the teams that Denver goes up against are probably looking to hoist threes a little more than we are. Not so much. We're looking to stop you defensively and get in transition. So if you know, are looking to kind of just play a free-flowing game of basketball, we're going to be disruptive. And same goes for Boston. I know Boston has the players for that, which is why I think this is kind of geared up for a Lakers-Celtics series, to be honest with you. But you never can tell with Jimmy Butler. He's already slayed every giant in front of him. So I wouldn't be surprised if he slays the Boston Celtics too, since they tend to be hot and cold. They tend to be, you know, like the Lakers in some ways. The Boston Celtics do. They just play with their food, don't really take it seriously sometimes. Half the time it's like, you never know what they're going to do. And so maybe that gets them beat against a determined Miami team that really got nothing to lose. And so I don't know. I'm hopeful as a Laker fan. I always want to see Boston away from the championship, but right now they look like the best team in the East, and to me, we look like the best team in the West. And so that's just what I see there. Hopefully, all teams, can stay healthy, so we can see the best of these teams, and so on and so forth. But Philly is man, they really disgraced their fan base tonight. I'm telling you, them people deserve better in Philadelphia. That was awful, and that's all there is to say about them. So that's pretty much what I got to say about that. I'm gonna obviously break down the conference finals on both ends. Later on, the Lakers, of course, I'll be breaking those down daily. But the Celtics and the Heat, I'll try my very best to give you what I can in regards to that series. But I'm so enthralled with what the Lakers are doing right now, and those are the teams that we're looking to destroy. So if anything, I'm going to be paying attention to them from a different perspective rather than just to cover them. Nah, it's game time for us over here. So we're locked in. But nevertheless, we got Jokic in front of us. And, of course, we'll get back to more of that conversation as these games approach. But we're going to miss basketball, man. We're down to the Final Fours, dwindling down to only a couple games to see. And so we've been getting spoiled with playoff basketball over the last month or so. And so we definitely appreciated it. But, we're here. Final Four. Lakers, Nuggets, Celtics, Heat. We'll see what happens. PDL 44. I thank you all for watching.